Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 61, and just getting going for the day. Had a decent night last night. Can't complain about it. Got home at a decent hour, and I'm ready to go today. Let me think here. Today is Monday. It's going to be one of our shorter days. Let's see what kind of schedule we have going on at work today. I know I'm on call. Got 2 meetings today. One of them pretty easy, relatively easy. The second one is our team meeting with our director, so I'll get prepared for that. I'm going to use some of this morning to finalize our plans for the first day in Vegas, and then I think we're good for the trip. Yesterday, 3 sessions of blackjack, 3 winners, very little resistance. Everything went really well. I needed a day like that. And this morning, already made $170 this morning. Going to work on a little bit more here on my way to work. And we'll try to get 2 nice sessions in today. If we're lucky, we might get more than that. Usually not on a Monday, though. So this morning, it's 32 degrees. No coat today because obviously I'm going to be leaving the office multiple times in the middle of the day and don't want people to be asking questions about why I'm wearing a coat. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to let you go right now, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back and just leaving the office just before noon, and gonna run to a casino, make a quick lap, and come back. I do have an afternoon meeting I have to be back for, and hopefully things go well. Warming up a little bit outside, 39 degrees. It's so crazy. One day the high is 75 and one day the high is 40, but it's going to be a little bit better when we get to Vegas here later this week. So all good. It's sunny outside, so can't complain about that. Heading out to the casino, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back. So just leaving this place and heading back to the office now. Went in there and I'm like, it's awfully busy for a Monday morning, just afternoon. What's going on in here? I'm walking around, I'm seeing all these people, a lot of older people. I'm like, I can't imagine what's going on that it would be so busy. And then I go around to the back area. There's a back door that leads to outside, and the security guard says, are you going out there? And I said, what are you talking about? And she says, well, you know, you're a high roller, right? I said, well, yeah, but what do you mean? I guess there's a luncheon going on for St. Patrick's Day. So no, I didn't do that. I'm not interested in that. Walked around. Did I only play 1 machine? Because I think that's what happened. I played 2 machines. The first one, I made a couple dollars, like $10. And then the second one, I sit down at this machine. There's 4 machines within like 10 feet. I go to the closest one, thinking, what's the worst that could happen, right? So the other ones are right there. Let me check this. Take me a second, and then I'll go over there. I check it, and I find a play at $6 a spin. $6 a spin, and it's barely in range. And I'm like, I gotta play this. There's no question about it. This is a play for me. So I look over and I see this guy checking the other 3 machines, and I'm like, well, I hope it pays out because the other 3 are dead. So I play it through, and I actually do pretty well on it. With that one and the other one combined, I end up ahead. You're gonna like this number. Just lucky, $333.33. So plus $333.33 in that place. And I'm walking around right before I leave, and I see this guy, and he's like, hey man, did you see that in the high limit? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah man, go look. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, that 1 machine. And he's telling me the machine. I'm like, I looked at it, I didn't see anything. No, go back and look, $15 a spin. I'm like, all right, I'll go back and look. And it was very borderline. And I asked some people that I know, and they agreed that it's probably not the best way to go. So I did not play it. He wanted to split it, actually. And what does that tell you? When he's not willing, he's a degenerate, and he's not willing to play it by himself. That tells you it's probably not great. But yeah, I did that, and that was really about it. I didn't get any food because last night my wife put some chicken breast in a crock pot overnight on real low, and it's just, falling apart. It's so good. And some nice spices on there. I like a little bit of spice on my food. So I got a container with that, and that's what I'm eating throughout the day today. And that's really about it. So right now I'm heading back toward the office. I'm going to get there about 35 minutes before my meeting starts. That should give me plenty of time to get ready for it. I'm pretty much ready for it now, and we'll go from there. So that's what's happening right now. Gorgeous day outside. I wish it was about 20 degrees warmer. I could do more yard work today, but it's still kind of wet outside too. So anyway, gonna let you go, head back to work, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, just finished my afternoon meeting, and I'm heading out to the casino again, and we're gonna see what we can do about making a little bit more money. So earlier today, made $333 at the casino, made another $300. I'm doing other miscellaneous stuff, and hopefully we can make a couple hundred more here on this visit as well. Right now it's finally warming up a little bit. It's in the mid-40s outside, and I think when I get home, depending on how damp the dirt is, I may do some digging in the front yard to finish putting in the lines for my lights, and then that'll be done, and then we can put the mulch on top of that, and I'll be done with the front anyway and the side. And then later in the week I can work on the back of the house, and we'll start working across the street at my parents' house after that. So yeah, so right now I am just about to get on the highway, get back to the casino, and I did talk to a friend of mine. I do have some offers in his area. It's pretty far away. I usually visit there like once or twice a year, but I may be going there Wednesday, so I got to plan out my day because I do have a meeting Wednesday evening, so it'll be a long day. I may leave at like 4 a.m. to get back by 6 p.m. So that I can get all this stuff done, but he wants me to check out one other place while I'm in his area, so we're going to try to do that. So that's what's going on right now. That's what's on my mind, and going to do a little bit more research while I'm driving here, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, heading back to the car right now. It's about quitting time at the office, so that's good because I'm done. I'm quitting. Where is it? There we go. So this place was bumper to bumper, completely packed. So many people in there. It is unbelievable how busy it is. It's still 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon. It is so busy in there. I can't believe it. And this is before people get off work. I can just imagine what it's going to be like in a little while. I was not in there for very long, and I was looking around. There was a play earlier today that somebody had told me about, and it was borderline, and I went back and looked at it again and still was not there, and I actually considered it for a minute, but it's not there for $15 a spin. If it was like 50 cents a spin, I might give it a try, but not for that much. So I did play one game in the high limit. It was a $5 per spin play, and I played that one through, and I thought it was going to pay huge, and actually took forever to finally hit, and when it did, I was down about $40 on that one. So then I'm walking around, and I start seeing people I know, and start seeing other people who are slot checking that I don't know, which makes it worse, because people are coming in from out of town, people from here, everybody is checking. And I'm having a real hard time even getting to the machines to check them. There's this old lady, like I'm talking probably mid-80s, and she's sitting at this machine, and it's right at the level that I would normally come in. And she's playing it, and she's almost out of money, and then she runs out of money, and then you can just imagine reaching into her purse. She opens up the little coin purse. She's got the money folded up in there. Licks her finger, reaches in there, opens it up, flattens out the bills, puts the bill in. The bill comes back out. She flattens it out, puts it in again, comes back out again. I'm like, will you just do it? Come on! And so I walk away. I come back. She's still playing. I walk away. I come back, and it's gone. And I'm like, oh, she must have hit it. And I looked, and now she's playing a different level where it's not going to hit. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this lady. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit right over here at this machine. This guy just got up. I'll check the machine. And as soon as she gets up, I'm going to sit down. I sit down at this machine, and I'm checking it. And there's a play at $4 a spin. And it's a good play. Good, good play, as Andy Griffith would say. And so I sat down and played that one, and that hit very nicely, like a $600 hit on that one. But as soon as I put my money in that machine, she gets up, somebody else sits down. I'm like, don't, now it's not a high amount. She's playing a low denomination, low bet amount. But I'm not too upset. Walk around, I come back, and the guy is gone. So I'm like, thank God. So I'm walking up to it. This guy in front of me taking his sweet time, and I'm like 5 steps away from it. He's right in front of me, and he walks right by it, and then he looks at the machine next to it, and then he steps back to it before I get to it, and then he sits down at the machine. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Then this guy, I'm not making this up. This is the truth. So he puts in a $20 bill. He loses. He puts in 5 singles. The raggediest 5 singles you've ever seen. I'm like, for sure, he's out of money, right? No. He puts another 20 in after the 5. Why he put the 5 singles in, I have no idea. Puts in another 20. With that 20, gets it up to $40. He still hasn't hit it yet. And then he pushes the cash out. And I stand up, I walk over there, and he puts the ticket in his pocket, and he puts another 20 in. Now, a lot of these people believe that the machine is going to give you immediate money, but then it'll take it away from you. So they think that when they do a cash out, that you're tricking the machine into thinking that you're another person sitting down, and it'll give you money again. So that's what this guy was trying to do. So finally, I just gave up. I just left. And but it was a good session. I talked to a few friends in there, and I ended my session ahead $592. So plus 592, plus 333 earlier, and then another 300 with the miscellaneous stuff that I did. It's a $1,200 day today. So that's a really good day. That's a decent day when I play blackjack, especially these days when I'm playing lower limit. So very pleased about that. Right now I'm going to head toward home, find out who all these people are who were calling me a little bit ago, and I'll be back to update you shortly. Alright guys, we're going to call it a day. We'll pick up on everything tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.